welcome to Tracy Momi Reads. Happy New Year. I cannot believe it's 2023. Another year has just flown by at warp speed, and here we are. Today, I am just back to kind of talk about some of the things on the horizon for the channel for 2023. I will resume my book review starting next week, but I just wanted to check in with you guys today and just, say Happy New Year, first of all. Hope everyone had a good, relaxing holiday season, whether if you celebrated with your family and friends or even by yourself. Hopefully you got some downtime and you were able to reflect on the past year and just think about kind of what you want going forward. So having said that, I think as at the time that this video will be posted, I may be at around 485, 486 subscribers. So that is going to be one of the big goals for the channel for 2023. I want to try to end the year with at least a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. So I want to kind of double the numbers in 1 year. And I know that's pretty aggressive, but with some of the things that I have on the horizon, fingers crossed I can get to that number. I can get to that goal. So what I plan on doing for 2023, I mean, obviously I'm a book lover. I read. That's what I do. In addition to writing and other things, but primarily I read a lot. So having this outlet to come and, give my thoughts on the books that I've read with fellow book lovers and, readers has been, a great thing. And like I said, that is going to continue. I am going to kind of change up the format because I've looked back over some of my videos and I feel like on one hand, I feel like I've kind of established myself, like maybe that's my thing or my voice that I kind of just like talk about, very animatedly, I must admit, about the books that I've read and what I thought about them and kind of basically a retelling of the book, if you will. I think what I'm going to do for 2023 is I'm going to kind of give like a brief synopsis. And then I'm going to like tell what I liked about the book, what I didn't like about the book, and how I've started kind of ending all of my videos, letting people know that, hey, this book is for you if you're a lover of mysteries, if you're, someone who loves generational sagas, things like that, to kind of give readers more insight as to what kind of book, beyond the genre that it may be listed in. So the videos are going to be a little bit more concise, have a little bit more of my thoughts about them, because like I said, I feel like in the past I've just kind of been doing a retelling, and as a result, sometimes I feel like I tend to just, like maybe drone on, and maybe that's what attracted some people to my videos. But I just want to kind of be a little bit more concise and kind of get them down. I don't want to be going over 15 minutes on these videos. Ideally, around 10 is kind of where I'm aiming for, but I don't want to do it at the expense of the videos being bland and like not something that you guys are finding entertaining. So I'd love to know your thoughts on that in the comments. And while we're talking about comments, let's also talk about subscribing. Like I mentioned, I'm trying to get the numbers there before the end of the year. So if you're watching this, take a break right now and go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell. So as I post, you can get, the updates. And speaking of posting, I'm thinking of, I don't know, I may change the schedule to Wednesdays. I'm not sure yet. I think I like the idea of kind of being close to the weekend, but it seems like then it takes a long time for it to come back around. So I don't know, Wednesdays, maybe Thursdays, that may be more of my comfort zone. And I'm kind of like talking this out with you guys right now as I'm thinking about that, because I have like a lot of stuff, like what I want to talk about. And unlike years past, I actually have books that I do want to get to during at least the first quarter of 2023 that I will be talking about. So there's that. I'm going to also try to participate in more of the YouTube tags that kind of go around. I know that that not only will increase my visibility, but also give you guys more insight to me and kind of the books that I like and why I choose certain books and things like that. But I promise I'm not going to just go off into that, veer off into that and get away from what the core of the channel is about, which is talking about books. Let's see. I'm just looking at my notes here. A few of the books that I do plan to get to during this first quarter. I got the latest Michelle Obama book, The Light We Carry, for Christmas. So I'm definitely going to be reading that, talking about that. If you have joined the Fable book club that I mentioned in one of my videos at the end of the year, and I'll put another link in the description below, but it is a app, Fable, that you can go and you join book clubs where you can kind of talk about books. And it's kind of weird because it's more of a chat like thing. It's not real time. So I'm the moderator of the group. So I'll post, you know, like, okay, we're going to be reading these pages or these chapters. And then I give a little highlight and ask questions, and people can chime in on what they thought or where they thought the story was going or what they're thinking of the story so far. And it's under my Face of 50 group, but the book club is open to anyone that wants to join. And right now, the book that we're going to be, that we've already started, is Black Cake by Charmaine Wilkerson. I have actually finished the book. So this is actually going to be the first book that I talk about on the channel. I think I'm going to do that next week. Fingers crossed. But I am kind of like pacing myself as people are getting caught up and reading it through the Fable app. So that's just a way to kind of get more in-depth discussion on that app, because like I said, I'm probably going to be just giving a synopsis, my overall likes and dislikes and things like that to kind of keep it under 10 minutes. I want to get to The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. There's a book called We Were Never Here. There's another one, The Perfect Marriage. Not the one that's really popular right now that a lot of people are reading. I think the cover, I can't think of the author, but on the cover there's like some wedding rings and a little splot of blood. But anyway, this one is another one that I got at the beginning of last year, maybe the year before that. So there are a lot of books that were on my TBR that I didn't get to in 2022 that I'm going to be more intentional about getting to for 2023. Because I know, like, as readers, you know, and book lovers, we kind of joke about how we have all these books on our TBR, but we just keep buying more books. Well, I mean, I'm going to keep buying more books. That's going to happen. But I do want to get to some of the other books because, you know, even though I don't necessarily like following trends, you know, because I'm not even really on TikTok. There's a huge BookTok community there. And it seems like, you know, if somebody, you know, one of the influencers on there mentions a book, it goes to the New York Times bestseller. And everybody's like kind of jumping on it and clamoring to kind of be in that conversation and get hits and likes and views and all that. So, you know, I try to stay away from that kind of stuff. But if a book is released, you know, let's say a book is released in January of 2023, and I don't talk about it or read it until January 2024, I do feel like there is a missed opportunity for people who may have gotten the book and read it and were eager to kind of talk about it or hear someone else talk about it. So, you know, it's like, oh, it's really old news at that point. So I'm going to try to do better about, you know, if there are books that I really want to read. Let's preface it with that. Because I'm not just going to be buying books because everybody's talking about them. If it's a book that, oh, yeah, I do want to read that, or, you know, that's something that I'm interested in, then I want to kind of be more timely. But other than that, I'm trying to get these books off this TBR because some of them have been on there way too long. Some of them are popular, like the Addie LaRue book, and some of them are kind of obscure. But they are books that, you know, just from the blurbs and maybe some recommendations from fellow readers and friends, they kind of sparked my interest. So I want to, you know, read them and tell you guys about them and discuss them. So that'll be happening. And the other thing that I'm going to start doing, and I'm torn about doing this, so I'm going to let you guys, you know, give you guys a heads up. And you can let me know, you know, what you think about this, because like I said, I want to stay true to what the channel is about, and that is talking about books, okay? But I am starting this thing where, a woman in her 50s tries different things. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen that kind of thing. I think a lot of celebrities have done that. Like, and for some reason, Cardi B comes to mind, like where she tried football, she tried dancing, and it's just really, things that maybe she wasn't that skilled at, but she tried her hand at it, and it was video to get her reaction and what she thought about it and that kind of thing. So I may be adding some reaction type stuff to the channel. So, but I'm not gonna I'm gonna try not to overdo it. And if it becomes too much, what I don't want to do is have to start another channel, and that's just more shit to keep up with. So, I've had my advisors, my teenage kids, tell me that, no, you want to keep the same channel, keep the same, base, and just, give them more content. That's how you do it, according to them. So we'll see, if that really works out, what you guys think about that. But that probably won't happen until later this month or next month. And like I said, it'll be infrequently, just like I do the book reviews once a week. Maybe those things will be once a week as well. We have filmed some of the videos, and one thing I will say, you will find them entertaining because I'm stepping out of my comfort zone in more ways than one. And that's just something that I wanted to do on a personal level for 2023. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys, if you're interested. So anyway, here I am talking about keeping videos short, and I've just been rambling on. But yeah, I just wanted to come back and let you guys know that I am back. I am ready to start talking about books. I've read 3 books so far that I'm ready to, start filming the videos for and discussing on the channel, and, seeing what you guys think about them. So I'd love to know your thoughts on this new direction and the new, things that I'm going to try for 2023. Is that something that you're still going to be interested in? And if so, again, make sure you subscribe, tell a friend. And I don't know if you can tell, but I did this thing, and I'm probably going to make a short to put on the channel because I did a time lapse. I took all these books off my shelf and dusted it down and kind of rearranged them because I got new books, and they were just kind of piling up on the floor. But also I noticed that some of the spines were not in the right color category. There were dark blues mixed in with the blacks, some purples mixed in with the browns, so I just kind of tried to clean it up. And if you go and look at my last video, you can see that I think the section that you guys are seeing is either this blue or this black here. But before, it may have been the reds. I'm not sure, but it looks different to me. When I looked through the camera, I was like, oh, this looks a little different. So if you are noticing that, yes, you're not going crazy. I did do something to the bookshelf. And I will probably do another tour since I've gotten some more knickknacks and some more books, because I think the last tour I did probably was when I kind of first started the channel. Then I did one not 2022, but 2021. I did one around the Christmas holidays because I had it all decorated. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm so glad to be back, and I cannot wait to dive into the next book review, and I hope that you will join me next week. You guys have a great weekend. Bye.